Every night, thousands of people take rides in taxis and Ubers. Most trips are safe, simple, and forgettable. But sometimes, drivers and passengers experience something that cannot be explained. Tonight, I will tell you two of the scariest rideshare stories. Stories of passengers who vanish, rides that lead to the wrong destination, and journeys with people who should not even exist. Turn off the lights, put on your headphones. It was around 2 o'clock at night. The city streets were almost empty. A taxi driver named Arjun, you can change the name, was finishing his shift. He was tired, ready to go home. But then his phone buzzed with one last ride request. He thought, okay, one more ride, then I'll go. The pickup location was near a quiet bar at the edge of town. When he reached, he saw a young woman standing alone. She looked pale, like she hadn't slept in days. She wore a black dress and kept looking around nervously. Arjun lowered the window and asked, "Are you the one who booked the ride?" She simply nodded and got in the back seat. Her voice was soft when she said, "Please, take me to Greenfield Cemetery." Arjun was surprised. The cemetery? At this hour? But he didn't ask questions. Passengers have their reasons. The road to the cemetery was long and dark. Streetlights were far apart, and most of the shops were closed. The only sound inside the car was the soft hum of the engine. After a few minutes, Arjun tried to make conversation. He said, "It's late. Do you live near the cemetery?" The woman didn't answer. She just stared out the window. Arjun glanced in the rearview mirror. For a second, he thought her eyes looked empty, almost lifeless. He blinked, shook his head, and focused back on the road. Finally, they reached the cemetery gate. Arjun parked the car and turned around to tell her the fare. But the back seat was empty. The door had never opened. The seatbelt was still clipped. She was simply gone. Arjun's hands started shaking. He got out of the car, looked around. No one. The road was empty. The night was silent. He quickly grabbed his phone to end the ride, but the app showed something strange. Passenger still on board. The driver canceled the trip and drove away as fast as he could. Later, when he told other drivers about this, one of them said, "You're not the first. Many drivers have picked up the same woman, always near that bar, and always asking to go to the cemetery, but she never makes it to the gate." It was a hot summer night. The city was alive, but the back streets were quiet. Rohit, an Uber driver, was driving slowly, waiting for his next ride. He was tired, but then a request popped up on his screen. The pickup point was an old bus stop on the edge of town. When he reached, no one was there. He was about to cancel the ride when he saw a man walking toward the car. The man looked strange. He was tall, wearing old-fashioned clothes, and his face was partly hidden under a hat. Without saying much, the man opened the back door and got in. "Drive," the man said in a low voice. Rohit checked the app. The destination was just an empty area outside the city near a deserted field. Rohit asked politely, "Sir, are you sure this is the right place?" The passenger just nodded, staring at the road ahead. His eyes, visible in the rearview mirror, were cold and lifeless. The ride was long and silent. Every time Rohit tried to speak, the man ignored him. The only sound was the ticking of the car's indicator whenever he turned. Finally, after 20 minutes, the GPS showed. "You have arrived?" It was a field, covered with dry grass, no houses, no lights, nothing. Rohit stopped the car and turned around. The back seat was empty. The man was gone. Confused and scared, Rohit quickly stepped out and looked around. The road was empty, the field silent. But then, he noticed something that froze his blood. On the seat where the man had been sitting, there was a piece of old newspaper. The date on the newspaper was from 25 years ago. And on the front page, there was a photo of the same man. The headline read, "Local man found dead in this field after midnight attack." Rohit dropped the paper, jumped into his car, and sped away. Later, when he shared the story with another driver, the driver said, "You're not the first one." Many drivers have been sent to that same field, and they always meet the same passenger. These were 5 of the most disturbing rideshare stories ever told. Some drivers quit their jobs after these experiences, and some passengers never reach their homes. The question is, next time you book a ride, will you sit alone in the back seat, or will someone already be waiting there for you? If you enjoyed these scary stories, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more, and share it with someone who takes late-night rides. Until next time, stay safe and beware of the passengers sitting behind you.